Chapter The Verb and Verb Forms. The chapter is explained by Neelam Trivedi, your English teacher. Dear students, today we are going to learn about verbs. Verbs are the words that show action. They tell us what people, animals or things do. For example, you can see sing, eat, play, sleep. Now we learn how to identify a verb. As you can see on the screen, Mark eats his dinner quickly. We went to market. He ran away. Dear students, you can see some of the words are underlined. These are the words in these sentences. Those are telling about the action taking place. Eats is the action of eating. Went, that means the action of going. Ran, the action of running. So these are the words that are showing actions. So they are verbs here. Dear students, we are having 5 forms of verb basically. The first, the base verb, the verb without any change. Then number 2, simple present tense, the verb that is denoting the simple present tense. Present participle is the form of verb that is showing the continuous action. Simple past tense, the verb that denotes about the action that has taken place earlier. And past participle, this form of the verb tells you about the action that has taken place in the past. Dear students, let us take the first form of the verb, that is base form. Base form is the root word with no ending attached. It functions in the simple present forms for all persons and numbers. Example, I go, she goes. The base form and the simple present tense are mostly identical. The verbs in the simple present tense take on the suffix s, es, ies in the third person singular. Simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to show repetition, habit, or generalization. Example, I play tennis. He never forgets his wallet. Cats like milk. You can see here, I play tennis is a repeated habit. He never forgets his wallet is a habit. And cats like milk, it is also a habit telling of the cats. Present participle verbs end with ing. First person singular, I takes go, the first form, base form of the verb. The third person singular takes the verb es, as we have discussed earlier, because this is the third person, she, and so it is taking es suffix with go, the base form of the verb. The base form is the root word with no ending attached. It functions in the simple present forms for all persons and numbers. For some verbs, the simple past and the past participle remain the same. So, we can see here the base form of the verb burn will remain same here in the simple past and past participle, as you can see burned, burned, or burnt, burnt. Same, catch, caught, caught. Dear students, we are only taking the 3 forms which are in red color because these are the main 3 forms of the verb. Here we have to understand and learn and memorize these. The past participle form of the verb is also used with other helping verbs in passive voice sentences, as the clothes were hung by me. Were is the helping verb attached to the third form of the verb hang. Past participle verbs have various endings. For some verbs, the simple past is regular but the past participle is irregular. As we can see, mow, mowed, mown, show, showed, showed. The past participle form is used with has, have, and had to show perfect tenses. As here in the picture you can see, I have done my work. For some verbs, the simple past and the past participle remain the same as the base form. For example, we can say cost, cost, cost. Put, put, put. The present participle verbs end with ing. As you can see in the picture, the clothes are hanging on the clothes line. The past participle form of the verb is also used with other helping verbs in passive voice sentences. As you can see, it is written here, the work was done by me. Done is the third form or the past participle of do. The past participle form is used with has, have and had to show perfect tenses. For some verbs in the simple past and the past participle remain the same. As we can see, burn, burnt, burnt, catch, caught, caught. Now practice some more verbs and change their forms from your textbook. And thanks for watching.